Voting began in the Netherlands on Thursday, at the start of a 4-day election across the European Union. The new European Parliament faces mounting security, industrial and political challenges, and the Dutch vote encapsulates the EU's main internal political dilemma: the rising popularity of Eurosceptic and nationalist far-right parties that want to dismantle it from within. The European Parliament is one of the 3 EU institutions that run the 27-nation bloc. Together with EU governments, the 720-seat chamber decide on laws that govern its single market of almost 450 million people, including its $1 trillion long-term budget and laws to prevent climate change. The EU is facing various external challenges, including industrial competition from China and the United States, the security threat from Russia, and the existential threat of climate change. Polls show pro-European parties around the political centre, the centre-right and centre-left, Liberals and Greens, will have a smaller majority than in the outgoing parliament. That will complicate efforts to push through new EU laws or increase EU integration. And Europe's centre-right is likely to win the most seats in the new EU legislature, with far-right parties expected to make gains too. The projected rise in Eurosceptic lawmakers would not stop the EU in its tracks, but it may make it more difficult to push through policies that give it more power or share resources within the bloc. This might affect priorities over the next 5 years, including the EU's transition to net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050 and boosting the EU's defense production capabilities. EU officials argue Russia's invasion of Ukraine shows the EU must work together to defend itself, but the issue is highly contentious and would have a tougher time in a more Eurosceptic European Parliament.